Now, state of Florida has some different options. That's probably a conversation for a different time, third-party review, third-party inspection, but that doesn't absolve you of the need for permits, right? That doesn't remove you from the process dealing with the building departments. They're still involved, and they're always going to be involved. So as opposed to trying to skirt the lines and running that risk, I always suggest, stay on the safe side of that.
It's just not worth it.
No, not worth it. And for a lot of these simple things, if you find the right architect, the right design team, you can get simple drawings very quickly that will get you through permitting very quickly. That'll get you away from, the 3-month lead times to get to a point where you can build something.
Because that's essentially what it usually comes down to is the timeline. So they want it done now because the business has the need.
Always.
And realizing that it can get done quickly, even going through the right channels. Yeah. Just knowing that you have options and don't have to put yourself at risk.
Right. And like you said, it's about, not to belabor, getting with the GC early on, but get with them early on, right? Now we can talk about this. Now I understand your timeline, right? So maybe my suggestion is this: let's get bare minimum plans to get through permitting. You and I will figure out finishes and all that stuff to make it look pretty. Let's get through permitting, right? Let's look at the option of third-party review. In my experience, third-party review is much quicker than your building department,
sure.
Right? And understandably so, the building departments are overloaded, right? They've got a lot on their plate, and they've got a lot to review. And the third party is an option. It's a viable option. It's one that we've found success in for those particular projects. It does come at a cost. Those costs vary depending on the project, but in my opinion, they've always been reasonable. And then further to that point, you can go third party inspections, right? I've never come across a third party inspector that's going to allow you to blur the lines. But they are more flexible and available in terms of when you can get them out there and so on and so forth. So they do help to expedite that. But have the conversations early on. Don't try and skirt the building department and the building code, because it's just not worth it.
For sure.
Yeah. And, I think, for us too, as well as clients, like I would love to turn projects over as quick as humanly possible, right? But again, it's just not worth it. So along that construction process and kind of the timeline of stuff, right, where permitting usually is what is, do we do it? Do we not do it? Because of the time, how long is, the typical construction process? Start to finish, engagement to completion, turnover.